man out and stunting. Chris Gayle Kyle tick like dumpling. Girl with big body jumping.
Today, we're looking at the top 15 billionaires in Jamaica and their net worth. Jamaica is the pearl of the Caribbean and has produced some of the most resilient and hardworking people. It has also been categorized as a developing country, but there's plenty of wealth on this little rock, even if it's not distributed evenly. There's no shortage of people who are raking in the big cash. Just to let you know upfront that this list is not exhaustive, as I've only gathered the data from the internet. Feel free to correct me or add any that you think should be included in the comments below. Welcome back to Elite Jamaica, the place you come to learn about Jamaica and Jamaicans. If it's your first time joining me here, consider subscribing to the channel by clicking that red subscribe button. And do remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of my updates. Here are the top 15 Jamaican billionaires and their net worth.
I'm on the mission. A mission. Today is the day. Start your ignition. Let's take it away.
Number 15. Maxi Priest. Maxi Priest was born in Lewisham, London, England in June 1961. He is of Jamaican parentage who moved to England from Jamaica. He is one of the most successful reggae fusion singers of all time. Priest released his debut studio album in 1985. He went on to release the albums in 1986, 1988, 1990, 1992, 1996, 1999, 2005, 2007, and 2014. Maxi Priest's single, Wild World, reached the number 5 in the UK, Ireland, Belgium, and New Zealand, and the number 3 in Norway. His single, Close to You, reached the number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and number 2 on the US R&B chart, as well as number 2 in Sweden, Australia, and New Zealand. Maxi Priest has an estimated net worth of US $10 million. That's Jamaican $1.3 billion. Number 14. David Nesta Marley. Ziggy Marley. Ziggy Marley was born David Nesta Marley in Kingston, Jamaica in October 1968. He is the son of legendary reggae musician Bob Marley. Ziggy and his siblings recorded with their father on the 1979 album Children Playing in the Streets. They later became known as the Melody Makers and played at their father's funeral in 1981. The Melody Makers recorded 10 studio albums, and their single, Tomorrow People, charted in 7 countries. The group also won 3 Grammy Awards for Best Reggae Album. Ziggy has been active in politics and created the record label Get a Youth's Crew. He released his solo album Dragonfly in 2003. His 2006 album Love Is My Religion won him another Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album. His 2009 album Family Time features Paul Simon, Willie Nelson, and Jack Johnson. It won the Grammy Award for Best Musical Album for Children. His other popular songs include True to Myself, Drive, and People Get Ready. His latest solo album, Rebellion Rises, was released in 2018. Ziggy Marley has an estimated net worth of US $10 million, Jamaican $1.3 billion. Number 13. Sean Paul Ryan Francis Enriquez. Sean Paul. Sean Paul first rose to fame with the Dirty Cup crew before embarking on a solo career. He has released 6 solo studio albums and has been nominated for 5 Grammy Awards, winning one in 2004. He was born Sean Paul Ryan Francis Enriquez on January 9, 1973, in Kingston, Jamaica. Prior to entering the mainstream, he scored several hit singles in Jamaica in 1996 and steadily attracted international attention, eventually becoming a dancehall superstar. He released his debut single, Baby Girl, in 1996, which proved a significant success. The single was just a forerunner of further Jamaican hits like Nah Get No Bly, One More Try, Deport Them, Excite Me, Infiltrate, and Alchemy. It was in 1999 that Sean Paul finally started to make waves with American audiences. His latest is a single, When It Comes to You, released in 2019. Sean Paul's estimated net worth is US $12 million. That's Jamaican $1.6 billion. Number 12. Joseph John Issa. Joseph Issa started the Cool Oasis petrol stations in 1994 and later acquired several other petrol stations under the Cool brand. His portfolio has since grown to become a multi-billion-dollar entity consisting of more than 50 companies including automotive and household products. As an integral part of the Super Club's all-inclusive resort chain founded by his father, John Issa, Joseph has introduced several philanthropic programs to help the less fortunate. He also funded the Educate the Children Fund in 1987, which was officially launched by Jamaica's then acting High Commissioner in London. As reported, Joseph John Issa estimated net worth is $15 million US. That's Jamaican $2 billion. Number 11. James Chambers.
The character that I played in the movie is kind of a autobiographical character because really and truly at heart is what I am.
Jimmy Cliff is a singer, musician, as well as actor. Jimmy Cliff has earned his net worth through his many hit singles such as Wonderful World, Beautiful People, Wild World, Reggae Night, and more. He has also recorded several albums such as Black Magic, Sacred Fire, Journey of Lifetime, and others. He has also starred in films such as The Harder They Come. In 2003, he was awarded the Order of Merit by the Jamaican government for his contributions to Jamaica music and films. In 2010, Jimmy Cliff became another artist inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Along with supplying the vocals for his recordings, Cliff also plays the conga drums, piano, guitar, and the keyboards. Jimmy Cliff was born in Somerton District, St. James, Jamaica in 1948. He is recognized as one of the most outstanding reggae performers of today and the only living performer to be awarded with the Order of Merit, the Jamaican government's highest honor. Jimmy Cliff has an estimated net worth of US $18 million. That's Jamaican $2.4 billion. Number 10. Stephen Robert Nesta Marley. Stephen Marley. Born Stephen Robert Nesta Marley on April 20, 1972 in Wilmington, Delaware, is one of the many Marley brothers, Jamaican billionaire. He followed in the footsteps of his father, reggae legend Bob Marley, by becoming a notable musician himself. Having inherited the talents and being raised in a musical family, Stephen and his siblings Ziggy, Sidella, and Sharon are all members of the family band Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. He has compiled a rich resume and primarily includes various collaborations and solo projects. Furthermore, he has done some production work for his brothers Damian Marley and Julian Marley, as well as he performed on the 1999 Bob Marley mashup Chant Down Babylon. In 2003, he and Damian worked together on the album called Educated Fools, under the name Marley Boys. As a solo artist, Stephen has released to date 4 studio albums, including Mind Control in March 2007. It won a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album the same year, after which Marley brought home 4 more Grammys. Today he lives and works in Miami, Florida, where he has his own private recording studio. Stephen Marley has an estimated net worth of $20 million US. That's Jamaican $2.7 billion. Number 9. Damian Marley, Junior Gong Marley. Damian Marley was born in July of 1978 to legendary reggae artist Bob Marley and Cindy Breakspear, who won the title of Miss World in 1976. Though he had a number of half-siblings, 10 from his father and 2 from his mother, Marley was the couple's only child together. He was only 2 years old when his father passed away. Marley began singing and performing at a young age. When he was 13, he helped the Shepherds, a musical group who opened the 1992 Reggae Sunsplash Festival. The group disbanded shortly after, and Marley began to pursue his solo career. He has since released multiple albums and had various songs reach music charts, including US R&B and the rap charts. He has one son, Elijah, who was born in 2009. Damian Marley has an estimated net worth of 20 million US dollars. That's Jamaican $2.7 billion.
As far as my reggae purists are concerned and the music, my music is music of fun. I am born and raised in Jamaica. I was raised on the Jamaican culture.
Number 8. Orville Richard Burrell, Shaggy. Shaggy is a reggae artist who has released many popular albums. 3 of his albums have been certified platinum, and 1 was certified gold. His hits include Bombastic and It Wasn't Me. Shaggy was born Orville Richard Burrell in Kingston, Jamaica in October 1968. When he was 18, he moved with his family to Brooklyn, New York. He took singing courses and was discovered singing with his friends in the streets. He joined the United States Marine Corps and served in the Gulf War. He would sing while serving to break up monotony. His first hit was the song "Oh Carolina" in 1993 off his debut album Pure Pressure. The song appeared in the movie Silver. He released his second album Original Doberman in 1994. In 1995, he had a big hit with the song Bombastic, reaching number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The album of the same name won Shaggy a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album in 1996. His 2000 album, Hot Shot, was certified 6 times platinum in the United States. It featured its singles It Wasn't Me and Angel. That album made it to number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart. He went on to release a total of 12 studio albums. He has been credited with persuading The Voice winner Tessanne Chin to compete in the show. He also appeared in the 2004 film Blast. Shaggy has also been nominated for 4 other Grammy Awards for Best Reggae Album and 1 for Best Pop Collaboration with Vocal. His estimated net worth is US $22 million. That's Jamaican $2.9 billion.
To them. Yo, bad man out and stunting. Chris Gayle Kyle tick like dumpling. Girl with big body.
Number 7. Christopher Henry Gayle. Chris Gayle earned his money as an international cricket player for the West Indies. He is also the only Jamaican cricketer to make the list of Jamaican Billionaires. He was born on September 21, 1979 in Kingston, Jamaica. He is currently contracted with the Royal Challenger Bangalore in the Indian Premier League, as well as the Sydney Thunder in the Big Bash League. He plays domestic cricket for Jamaica and he is one of only 4 players who have scored 2 triple centuries at Test level, 317 against South Africa in 2005 and 333 against Sri Lanka in 2010. Gayle has been a cricketer since 1998 and has also represented Worcestershire, the Western Warriors and the Kolkata Knight Riders. Before making his first-class debut for Jamaica at 19, Gayle played for the West Indies at youth level internationally. Chris Gayle has an estimated net worth of $25 million US. That's Jamaican $3.3 billion. Number 6. Paula Kerr Jarrett Wegman. Paula Kerr Jarrett Wegman is an attorney and a philanthropist. She hails from a wealthy family and was linked to the prominent Kerr Jarrett family through her former husband. She is said to be the richest woman living in Jamaica and as such made the list of Jamaican billionaires. Paula Kerr Jarrett is involved in the promotion of Montego Bay and has recently launched a project to establish a university. They have also built about 1,200 homes and a technology park with an area of 48 acres, which is estimated to help in employment by opening about 30,000 jobs. They estimate the investment value of this project to be $500 million. Her great-grandmother, Marion Louise Reese Bovell, was the first woman in Jamaica to run in the general elections of 1944 as an independent candidate. Her estimated net worth is valued at approximately US $45 million. That's a Jamaican $6.1 billion. Number 5.
Where are they now? Reggae musician Levi Roots arrived in the Den with a product he had been cooking up in the kitchen and selling locally for 15 years, a spicy jerk barbecue sauce. He wanted £50,000 from the Dragons to turn that old family recipe into a nationwide bestseller.
Levi Roots. Levi Roots was born in Clarendon, Jamaica in June 1958. Roots has previously performed with James Brown and Maxi Priest. He was nominated for a Mobo Award for Best Reggae Act in 1998. Levi was a friend of Bob Marley and performed Happy Birthday, Mr. President for Nelson Mandela in 1992. Roots became known for earning £50,000 in funding for his reggae sauce on the UK television series Dragon's Den. Roots sauce is a jerk barbecue sauce, and in 2010 a news story in the Grocer magazine reported that Roots had states his brand was worth £30 million. His Levi Roots Reggae Cookbook was published in 2008. He also had a television cooking show and book titled Caribbean Food Made Easy. He has also appeared on the TV series Celebrity Mastermind and Big Brother. Levi Roots is said to have an estimated net worth of $45 million US. That's Jamaican $6.1 billion. Number 4. Rita Marley. Rita Marley was born July 25, 1946 in Santiago de Cuba. She is the widow of reggae legend and the musician Bob Marley, and she is also a member of the trio The I-Trees. Rita Marley is included on this list as the richest Jamaican woman. Rita earned her net worth as a singer. She grew up in the upper level of Beechwood Avenue, located in Kingston, Jamaica. She was raised by her Aunt Viola while her father went to London to look for work, but he never came back. She started out by singing along to the radio, and she eventually began practicing with her cousin Constantine Dreamwalker and her friend Marlene Precious Gifford. The trio later sang for the Wailing Wailers, a local group made of Bob Marley, Peter McIntosh, and Bunny Livingston. The band liked what they heard and got the trio an audition with Clement Coxon Dodd. The trio became known as the Soulettes, and Dodd asked Bob Marley to serve as a member for the young group. In 1966, Rita and Bob Marley fell in love, and they married. The couple struggled financially and professionally. She is known as Rita Marley and sometimes called Nana Rita. She is Bob Marley's widow and best known for carrying on her late husband's musical legacy and developing her own career as a solo artist. After Bob's death in 1981, she established a charitable organization, the Bob Marley Foundation, to fight poverty and hunger in developing countries. She is called the Queen of Reggae. She recorded a few albums under her name with some success in the United Kingdom. In 1986, she made the decision to convert Bob Marley's home into the Bob Marley Museum. She also appears in the song Mary Jane's Shoes on Fergie's multi-platinum 2006 album The Duchess. In 2004, her autobiography No Woman No Cry, My Life with Bob Marley was released. Rita Marley is estimated to have a net worth of US $50 million. That's Jamaican $6.7 billion.
And set 3 new world records. Please welcome the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, everybody.
Number 3. Usain St. Leo Bolt. Usain Bolt was born in Jamaica on August 21, 1986. The parents were Leslie and Jennifer. A high school cricket coach recognized Usain's speed and encouraged him to focus instead on track and field. He quickly became one of the most talented young sprinters in the world who would eventually set world records in the 100 meter, 200 meter, and 4x100 meter relay. Usain Bolt won 3 gold medals at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. He won 5 gold medals and 2 silver medals at World Championship competitions. Amazingly, Usain Bolt's net worth continued to explode even more, thanks to his performance at the 2012 London Olympics. Bolt has held several world records, including becoming the first person to hold records for both the 100 meters and 200 meters at the same time. He is also a world record holder for the 4x100 meter relay. He won gold medals in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 meter relay at both the 2012 Olympic Games in London and at the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. Bolt retired from competition in 2017. Usain Bolt is one of the highest paid athletes in the world. He typically earns around $20 million per year, most of which comes from endorsements. Usain has endorsement deals with brands like Gatorade, Nissan, Visa, U-Blot, Virgin Media, and Puma. Out of $20 million in earnings, $9 million comes from Puma alone for him to wear their brand of shoes. Between June 2017 and June 2018, Usain Bolt earned $31 million. Only $1 million of this income was from on-track earnings. The rest came from endorsements. Usain Bolt is widely considered the fastest human on the planet and has an estimated net worth of US $90 million. That's Jamaican $12.2 billion. Number 2. Gordon Butch Stewart. Gordon Butch Stewart is the chairman of Standards Resorts International, the Jamaica Observer, and over 20 other firms that come under the Appliance Traders umbrella. Appliance Traders is one of the biggest private sector conglomerates in the Caribbean. He began his career at age 12 when he borrowed his father's fishing boat and sold his catch of the day, as well as transporting individuals from their yachts to the harbor front. For more on Gordon Butch Stewart, please check the link in the right-hand section of the screen. Gordon Butch Stewart net worth has been placed at approximately US $1 billion. That's Jamaican $135 billion. Number 1. Michael Lee Chin. Michael Lee Chin made a fortune investing in financial companies like National Commercial Bank Jamaica and AIC Limited. He acquired AIC in 1987, when it had less than $1 million in assets under management. Under Lee Chin, the Canada-based wealth management and mutual fund business managed more than $10 billion in assets by 2002. However, the firm was hit hard by the 2008 recession, and Lee Chin sold AIC to Canadian financial services group Manulife in 2009 for an undisclosed price. He managed to hold on to a valuable 65% stake in National Commercial Bank Jamaica, which now makes up the majority of his wealth. Michael Lee Chin's estimated net worth is US $2.6 billion, and he is ranked at number 1 on the list of top 10 richest billionaires in Jamaica currently.
As I said earlier, successful investing requires 3 things. Number 1, making decisions based on a sound intellectual framework, controlling or having the ability to control our emotions, and thirdly, having access.
The status of a billionaire comes through inheritance or consistency, persistence, and commitment. You too can aspire to attain that status, and maybe sooner than you think you could be included on the next list of Jamaican billionaires. Dream big, think outside the box, and go after your dreams, no matter what's the obstacle. Thank you for joining me again, guys. I really do hope you found this video interesting or informative. If so, please do remember to subscribe to Elite Jamaica by clicking.
I'm on the mission. A mission. Today is the day. Start your ignition. Let's take it away.